Hello and welcome to Midas Markets Daily News. Let's kick off your trading day with the latest financial news and market headlines.
Hi traders, this is Jason with the market update. The US dollar index edged up to around 98.35 on Tuesday, its highest level in nearly a week, as uncertainty in the Middle East supported modest safe haven demand. It remains unclear whether Iran will hold a second round of talks with the US before Wednesday's ceasefire deadline, while the Strait of Hormuz is still largely closed. Investors are also watching Kevin Warsh's Senate confirmation hearing closely. WTI spot crude pulled back on Tuesday, falling more than 1% to around $86.75 a barrel after briefly testing the 85.5 level earlier in the session. Even so, oil had surged sharply on Monday, marking its strongest daily gain in nearly 2 weeks. Since roughly 20% of global seaborne crude passes through that route, any disruption there has a direct impact on supply expectations and keeps near-term bullish sentiment in the market. Spot gold ticked slightly higher in early Asian trade on Tuesday, hovering near $4,726, supported by a softer US dollar. Although the deadline for a 2-week US-Iran ceasefire is approaching, there is still no clear progress on whether a second round of talks will take place before it expires. Gold remains highly sensitive to every shift in geopolitical risk, dollar direction, and energy market volatility. After staging a dramatic V-shaped rebound last week, the metal continues to attract safe haven demand as investors stay alert to headline-driven swings. Yen traded sideways near the 159 level late in the European session on Tuesday, as investors stayed cautious ahead of remarks from Fed Chair nominee Kevin Warsh at his Senate confirmation hearing. The market is looking for clues on whether Warsh would align more closely with Washington's economic agenda or defend the Federal Reserve's independence. Since returning to the White House, President Trump has repeatedly criticized the Fed, especially Jerome Powell, for not cutting rates aggressively enough. Euro moved in a narrow range just below 1.18, trading only slightly beneath the pre-conflict levels seen last week, as markets absorbed fresh setbacks in US-Iran negotiations. Tensions escalated over the weekend after the US Navy reportedly fired on and boarded a vessel flying the Iranian flag. Meanwhile, the European Central Bank is widely expected to leave rates unchanged later this month, with attention now shifting toward the June meeting and whether Middle East developments could alter the policy outlook.
We hope you enjoyed today's market outlook. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. Remember to join us tomorrow morning for the freshest news.